Alrighty, PG-13. This is G.I. Joe 2009. We're going to look at the Snarler cycle, the Tiger Rat, and the Sting Raider. Now, I thought I had the 88 one, but apparently this says 2002 on the bottom. So, I did look at Yojo.com, and, well, they only made a few of the Tiger Force ones, so this is an awesome jet to get. However, the landing gear is the weak point in this, and I had to actually replace this, because when I got it, it came broken in the box. So I did have to replace that. Now it does have the removable panels, and you can put on the battle damage ones as well. But this is a friggin' awesome jet. It's modeled after the A-10 Warthog with its Gatling gun. Uh-oh. Like, is it broken? No, it's not broken. It hasn't really spun much. Looks a little bit warped. So it does hold two figures, and I believe I've probably taken my figure out. This panel also is removable. Same with the engine covers. They are removable. And it's got a lot of missiles on the bottom. So this is a cool jet to get. And let's have a closer look at that. So you can tell this has a tinted canopy. This also comes off. You put your figure in the back there. And I would assume that these parts are interchangeable with the 1984 Cobra Rattler. So you can see, there's that machine gun in there. Where's the pilot? These covers do come off. However, I don't know if these pegs will break. But let's see if we can just pop this off. The Rattler usually, it's way easier to pop these off. Oh no. Well, mine's not popping off. Having technical difficulties. So anyways, the engine covers can come off. I'm not going to force mine because I don't want to end up breaking it. So, again, like, why would they name it the Tiger Rat? They should have named this something else. The Tiger. I don't know. Tiger Hawk would have been better, but they named the chopper that. Oh, the Dragon Hawk. Tiger Hawk, yeah, that would have worked. The Dragon Hawk helicopter is awesome. And somebody else out there said they just got one. Or they have one on the way. And yes, that is only a one-seater, but it is a pretty cool chopper to get. And it fits on your aircraft carriers pretty easy. But we're not reviewing that one right now. We're looking at this. This does have a cannon that swivels. Unfortunately, the pilot does not want to follow with it. But in hindsight, this actually should face the back because you want to cover your blind spot and not shoot off your tail while you're flying. But again, damn it, I have to buy an 88 one if I can find one. So this has copyright 2002 on the bottom. So, damn it. Anyways, now we've looked at some of these already before when we were looking at the Tiger Force vehicles. And Snarler cycle. This comes off, so this is a pretty cool cycle. Motorcycle. Does have a kickstand, and it holds two. This does have some cool detail. Do recommend you get one of these for sure. These are awesome vehicles, and they will fit your vintage figures. So again, they did make a few different Snarlers. Looks better without this. But we'll put on the gimmick, and there you go. Now the Cobra. Cobra Stinger. Stingrator. Just gonna put that jet on the ground there. Ugh. This I love. It's got a lot more space, so even though it's not meant for the 3 3/4 figures because of the pegs, is actually better for the 3 3/4 figures because they fit in here way easier, you know. This, I'll just try to squeeze this open. There you go. Look how much more space there is. So you can see inside there pretty easily. A lot more room. So it's way better than just trying to have to cram in your figure like the other one. Remember, the other one has like a roll cage here, so it makes it way harder to get your figure in, whereas this one just pops in like that, and your figure's got a lot more room. Now these do come off, and you know, you can put on different gimmicks like the other ones. But anyways, this does spin. These are made thicker than the original vintage one, and you know, we can have a quick comparison to the original vintage. The original vintage is a little bit smaller, and well, way harder to fit the figure in there in the original vintage. But these weapons, you can put the weapons in there, fit a few different ones in there. So this one is, I do recommend, because it is way nicer, way larger, and that just pops back in there. So this is way thicker, so you don't have to worry about this breaking off as much. But just be mindful that any vehicle falling off the shelf can break. This has a lot of cool detail for the cannons. If you look at the old one, you know, the old one's pretty plain. This one just way better. Now I don't know if these are supposed to pop up at all, but we'll just leave it as is. However, there's pegs here, but you know, like I said, it only holds the retro style figures. It doesn't hold the vintage style figures for the pegs. Let's try anyways. So anyways, it's not going to hold the figures, so that sucks that way. But I'm getting over a COVID cold, I would assume, because it's weird. I can't even taste the Cokes or Pepsis. Oh. And well, the little ones all got sick. So I never got sick, but I did get the cold. Anyways, eventually he was supposed to get it, right? So anyways, these are way better. The Cobra water moccasin, that's what they would call this one. But here they call it the Stingrator. Why wouldn't they just rename it the moccasin? Is that word too hard to pronounce? So anyways, I do recommend you army build these. I've got a bunch. I've got the other type as well. Got two of these ones, and I only have one of these parts though. But you can see, what year is that one? Anyways, that one looks pretty awesome as well. And I do love army building, so I want more. So I've got 2 of the vintage original Cobra moccasins, and then 1 of these, and 2 of the other ones, so I got 5. So this is definitely a cool craft. Now if they would have made this a little bigger, and would have put, you know, like have it so you can hold 2 to 4 figures in the back, that would have been fantastic. You know, this would have been awesome if they would have made it larger. But they didn't. But the cartoon always shows this a lot bigger than that. So, and again, sorry. Anyways, not feeling that great, but we're plowing through this. And we have a few more vehicles for this year to review. I thought I had 18, but I might only have 17, so. Oh. And the war, well, I'm just going to reiterate. China said for their forces to be combat ready. So that means they're going to go into Taiwan. And anyone that knows Carlson from 3D Joe's, tell him not to get his stuff made in China, because if they go to war, then we're going to lose out on our figures, and who knows what's going to happen if it's actual World War III where they use nukes, or else if they just kill off a bunch of people. And because the semiconductors that, you know, the US military needs for their weapon systems, that all come from Taiwan, and that's the main importance of Taiwan. That's the only reason why. Not, well, it's also a democratic ally, but again, China's stupid. China should just wait, because eventually China will probably end up buying up Taiwan anyways. But, you know, it might be part of depopulation, so they might set off a few nukes here and there and call it a night. And if there is a war, China will basically target American bases, and that'll be their last move that they do. So, big deal, China, you got a lot of population. Well, Americans got a lot more nukes. And Russia is also helping China to arm and get more nukes, so it's not looking good. China might strike soon, but then they're gonna pay the price. And well, you got Japan, the States, and the Philippines, and then you got also a few other countries there that'll all be in on that. You got India as well. So there is a massive amount of force that will be aiding the States to counterbalance China. So China, you're really retarded to try to create World War III. And well, Taiwan is Taiwan. And well, China keeps trying to claim more and more and more. Just like Hitler. So you can't. I mean, they already took over Tibet, didn't they? So, anyways, it's not looking good if they go to World War III. Alrighty, thanks for watching, and I'll try to get better. Alrighty. And